Okay, A-Day students, before you take the 3-2-5 quiz, actually B-Day students, before you do it, I'll probably post the same video, but at any rate, before you take the 3.2.5 quiz, there's just 3 things I want to make sure I go over with you before you take this, because I really want you to do well. I'm going to make this bigger. We don't need to see all that. Okay, 3 things. They're going to ask you to look at equations and tell if they're linear or nonlinear. Remember, if something is linear, it makes a line. If it's nonlinear, then it's not a line. It's probably some kind of curve. It has some kind of curve to it or some other thing that's just not a line. It's not a line, but it could be a curve. So they're going to ask you to look at equations and tell if they're linear or nonlinear. If an equation is linear, then the highest power of x is 1, like y equals 3x plus 2. What is the exponent that really goes with that x? It's really a 1. So this would be linear. Or even if I had y is equal to 1/2 x, power of x is 1. So this is also linear. Even if it's y is equal to 3, that would be the equation of a horizontal line, but there's no other power greater than 1 in here, so these are all linear. Here's some things that are non-linear, equations that are non-linear. Like if you had something like y is equal to x squared plus 2x plus 3. See, the highest power there, is a 2. Or if you had even y is equal to x to the negative 1. Is the power of x 1? No, it's negative 1. That's nonlinear. And sometimes you even have equations where x is the exponent, like you might have y is equal to 2 to the x. That is nonlinear. So the only way it's linear is if the power of x, or the only power is power of 1. Okay? The highest power of x is 1, or if it's nonlinear, the highest power of x is something other than 1, or x is actually the exponent. Okay, another thing they're going to ask you to do is be able to look at a table and tell if it's linear or not. If a table of values is linear, then there's a constant change through all of your x's and your y's, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 7, 6, 5. These go down by 1, these go up by 1, but it's constant. The x's go up constantly by a constant rate. The y's go down constantly by a constant rate. So this is linear. But if you had something like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 5, 9, 22, the x's go up constantly, but the y's do not. There's a difference of 3, then a difference of 4, and so on. This is non-linear. Okay, and then the third thing this is going to quiz you on is, if you're given an equation, name the slope and the y-intercept. Remember, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, where the m is your slope, your rate of change, b is your y-intercept, or your starting value, the beginning. So if you have y is equal to 3x plus 2, the slope is 3, and the y-intercept, or the b, is 2. As an ordered pair, that would be 0, 2. Y is equal to 1/2 x minus 9. The slope is 1/2. I'm going to use b for y-intercept this time. The b is a negative 9 as an ordered pair, which is how they're going to want you to represent it in Apex, is 0, 9, 0, negative 9. Okay? Even if you had y is equal to 5x, the slope is 5. What's the b? What's the y-intercept? There's nothing there, so it is 0, or 0, 0. Okay, good luck.